How's it going, everyone? It's your man Lost Disciple, the voice box of the underground of YouTube. And to keep things going steady with this consistent content, I'm trying to get a schedule worked out. I also got some not better, but because all my videos are good, can't think like that, can't talk like that, but I got some other content you guys might be looking forward to coming out. Hopefully, maybe one or two of those videos this week, and then another one on the following week. I do have a pretty busy schedule, but work with me. But to keep everything going, I'm going to try to make a schedule for an uploading thing for YouTube, so I don't leave you guys hanging as often. I haven't worked out what days yet, so in the meantime, until I know I can get a consistent schedule going, I'm gonna just be uploading these type of commentary videos over some For Honor. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the For Honor gameplay, I'm actually really liking it. I just like the For Honor is a really fun game, and just whooping ass on just 1v1s, it's just so fun. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I haven't played For Honor in a while, so I don't have all my stats that I have on Xbox, but I'm pretty good. Alright, I used to be a Kensei main and an Aramusha main, and getting it on PC, I decided that I'm just gonna play Conquer. That's not why I gathered you guys here today. So I kind of have a little story, but not too much of a story time. I think I'm gonna move the story times. I think before story times were on Saturdays. Don't remember, but I'm gonna move story time to Sunday. There's a little sneak peek into my schedule, but I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. It happened about a couple of days ago, so it's not a full-on story time, but just something like a little chat. Love you guys into a little bit of what's going on in my life. So yesterday, I believe. Okay, so today's the 12th as I'm recording this, so you guys probably won't watch this till the 13th, assuming you watch it tomorrow or whenever you do. So I'll just say on the 11th, so yesterday, it snowed. It didn't snow too bad, but it snowed, about I'd say about 3 to 5 inches. It said 4 to 6. Wasn't too much snow, but it could have been 6 inches. Who knows? 6 inches is kind of a lot in terms of snow, but nonetheless, and the thing about, I don't know, this is what I hate. So yesterday, right, it snows yesterday, and yesterday I ended up picking up a shift for work, and I had no idea it was going to snow. I picked up this shift like a week and a half ago, so I had no idea a week and a half before that it was going to snow. So on Sunday when I wake up and I see a bunch of white shit outside that ain't cocaine on the ground, I'm pissed, because now it's like, oh shit, I gotta drive in that. And I picked up today's shift. I didn't even have to come to work. I wasn't even technically scheduled, so I technically can't get mad at anybody but myself in the situation. That's the worst part. So I'm looking now, I'm like, okay, maybe because I live on a dead-end road, maybe the roads are just bad where I'm at. Maybe over where I work at, which is a couple towns over, about a 30-minute drive, maybe it's not too bad. Okay, well, I was wrong. I left my house. Usually I leave my home at 7:30 and I can make it to work on time a little bit, about 20 minutes early to relax and mope before I clock in. And I'm driving on the highway, and at first it was clear. Let me not sound like I was gonna say a Huckleberry Finn, but a Scrooge or whatever. The roads were cleared at first, but then once I get to the part of the highway which was out in the sticks that not a lot of people were driving through, that's when it just got bad. And this was when snow was like, it's been falling for a couple hours, so it covered the road, but the roads weren't too covered. So I'm driving through, people are driving like 45 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour, driving slow. And I'm on the highway. It's already like, by the time I was on the highway, from when it's like a 35 minute to 30 minute drive to my job, I was already on the highway at 8 o'clock. And I got to clock in by 8:53, and everybody's driving at fucking 45 miles an hour, so I'm not making it at 8:53. I'm gonna be making it, I'm looking at the time, and I'm like, if I'm driving about 45 miles an hour, and well, if I gotta drive an hour to work, right? If I gotta drive roughly 45-50 miles to work, I'm not gonna be there for an hour or so. So I'm already thinking, it's 8 o'clock, I'm not gonna get there till an hour. No. So I'm just start driving fast. I start going 60. Now, I'm not bragging about the car that I have. I have a Audi, okay? And Audis are German cars. Now, Germany, right? For those that are, that are intellectual in geography, it's pretty mountainous over there. So their cars are made for, driving in that type of condition. Now, I'm getting kind of confident because, I got a 4-wheel drive car. It's not too bad in the snow. I was coasting, flying by people. They're driving 45. I'm driving about 60, 65, and it's not too bad. And I didn't slip, no sliding. It was just traction, all wheels on the ground, straight to work. Now, when I get to work, it starts snowing a little bit harder. And I start thinking, now, it's going to be a problem. If that highway was already looking like that, that damn near 7, at 8 o'clock, 8:20 at night, I can only imagine what it's going to look like when I get out at 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. So I'm just like, dude, I can't stay the whole night. I got to get home early. Which may have been a bigger mistake at all. I wonder if I would have just waited until 5 a.m. if the highways would have been cleared. Nonetheless, right, I signed the EO list, and I get out of work at, I believe I got out at 11:30, almost 12. Yeah, I got out at like 11:40, 11:43, clocked out. So I hop in the car, I call my friends to hop on Discord, and we're talking. And I'm just telling them, I'm like, I got out of work early because the buddies were praying because we wanted to play some Phasmophobia. I also got a new Phasmophobia video coming out soon for those that liked it. It's going to be, in terms of audio quality, going to be way better than the last one. Link that should be popping up hopefully right now for those that want to watch the video. As I was saying, the boys want to play some Phasmophobia, and I'm like, dude, I don't know if I'm going to get out early. It's looking kind of slow. Pray for me. Maybe it might happen. And it happened. Okay, I got out at 11:43. Like I said, I hopped on the highway. I'm telling them, hopefully you guys are up. I'm going to get home at about, give or take, 1 o'clock in the morning. Because I'm trying to incorporate the snow. Usually I'd be home by 11:40. So I hop on the highway. First, like I said, from my job to like the initial part of the highway where there's a lot of people driving, not too bad. But when I got back out in those fucking woods, when it was dark, dude, that highway, I swear on everything, I mean it, I was driving in the middle of the highway. Like you couldn't even tell the difference from the highway to like the dirt, like the grass and shit. Like it was just all covered, completely nice blanket for me to drive on. And I'm just telling them, I'm like, dude, I'm like one of the only cars out here driving. And I'm like, bro, I'm driving in the middle of the highway, and I'm like, what if a state trooper comes and pulls me over, or a car comes behind me and they're like, why are you driving in the middle of the road? Particularly, like I said, a state trooper. But then I'm like, what do I tell them? Like, dude, I can't even see the fucking ground ahead of me. I don't even know if I actually am in the middle of the road or not. It just looks like it. So, but then I'm thinking, it's so bad out here and there's no lines. There probably isn't a cop out here to even say anything to me. So, lo and behold, there were a couple other cars on the road like that eventually came up from behind me and started passing me. And I ended up coming up to another group of cars. So, like, it wasn't too empty, but it was pretty fucking empty. And I'm feeling cocky, right? At first, I'm not gonna lie, I was driving 60, like I was doing at first, and then I realized, okay, no, this isn't gonna work. So I dropped that bitch down to about 50, 45. And even then, dude, I had, I'm not gonna lie, I had times where I felt tires, like, slip out from underneath me. Like a little hydroplane never scares anybody, I'm pretty sure, I always ask my friends, because I feel like a little hydroplane, like a small one, the passengers won't feel it, but you as the driver, like that shit, because sometimes it drops your heart. They're like, oh shit, I felt the traction lose. And you're looking around like, did anybody else feel that? And they're just chilling and they don't know. So like, those don't usually terrify me. Usually if I feel that, you're not supposed to press the brake, you take your foot off the fucking gas, and usually it kind of catches itself, and then you can keep driving. So, or if you're a master, if you start spinning out, you can do the maneuver, which I'm not too adept at, and I hope I don't ever have to fucking use it. But I'm driving, and a turn comes up, and I'm like, dude, like, and the fucked up part is how I started thinking. I'm like, damn, you swerve out of this, like, you're not stopping. Like if your tires lose traction, it's not gaining traction. You're not stopping. I was like, you're not stopping until you hit a guardrail or a fucking tree or a deer. Like, you're just gonna keep sliding until maybe you might fucking flip over, which is even 10 times as bad. So I'm like, dude, this is fucking horrible. Lo and behold, I accidentally pressed the fucking brake to slow down a bit before the turn, and I feel the fucking back want to shoot out to the right side of the car because I'm turning to the right. So I feel the, like, and I press the brake to slow down, I feel the fucking back want to slide that way. Dude, my heart instantly fell right through the fucking ground, man. I was like, holy shit. I like slightly turned the wheel a little bit to the left. I took my foot off the gas, and there was a car to my right, and I was just, and I'm still on my phone with my friends, and I'm just like, guys, I nearly just fucking spun out on the highway. I'm looking, I'm going 50 miles per fucking hour, and I'm like, yeah, I need to just slow down. But feeling that, like, I was just like, it wasn't like a scary, like, oh shit, I wasn't like that, but it was more like a, damn. Like, damn, that's kind of scary. Like, imagine if that would have actually happened. I would have been fucked. So the rest of the way home, I did drive like 30 miles per hour. I'm not going to fucking lie. It was so bad. I got home at about 1:10 in the morning. So a little bit later than what I said. But hey, you know, safety over here, like I'm going to say, safety is our #1 priority, you know. Don't rush, because rushing can end up in horrible results. And sometimes even death. I hope you guys learned a life lesson before my dogs interrupt. I need to go to sleep. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Color television, fan on the ceiling, abstract art on the walls, living different. 1989, talking on the phone, wind blowing hard, all the windows closed, turquoise sheets, pink pillows, Motel 6, that's room 24. Meet you in the morning, meet me here tonight. Vibrating bed, gotta say it all right. Black marble sink, gold in the faucet, fresh bar soap, many shampoo bottles. Playing some Atari, she blowing on my cartridge. Room service knocking, I can hear him at the door. Do not disturb, hanging.